Ever since Fortnite popularized the concept of a Battle Pass, many live service games have adapted their own approach to it. You see it everywhere from games like Warframe, where it's 100% free and is part of the game's progression and grind, or in Marvel Rivals, where you buy the pass to get exclusive content and extra currency as you progress through it. Now there are more versions of the Battle Pass systems in other games, but those are just some of the examples I pointed out. Gacha games also happen to adapt the Battle Pass system, examples being the Limbus Pass from Limbus Company and the Protocol Pass in Arknights Endfield, which are the two Battle Passes I will be going over in this video. I will now be interrupting this regular broadcast. If you're interested at this type of content where I go over and discuss game mechanics and monetization, subscribe, as you might find the videos I make interesting to you. Right now, I primarily talk about gacha gaming, specifically Endfield, but anyways, back to the topic. The reason why I'll specifically be talking about Arknights Endfield and Limbus Company is because I believe that they have the best adaptation of the Battle Pass system I've seen in gacha gaming. They provide a lot of values to free-to-plays looking to complete the Battle Pass and progress through it, and for spenders looking at their option on how to spend on these games. They both also have the feature where if you complete the Battle Pass, the value proposition goes up as you keep leveling it up, which means you get even more out of it. It isn't even just exclusive to spenders. Free-to-play players get to take advantage of this too. Overall, they are just worth the investment in time and even money. I would be going over what's so good about the Limbus Pass first, and then use that as a reference to see what the Protocol Pass from Arknights Endfield did right. The Limbus Pass is notorious within the gacha community for being the best battle pass and the main thing you should get if you want to spend and support Kim Ji-hoon in the future Limbus anime. But what exactly makes it good? First, you get Lunacy, which is the game's premium and pulling currency. Then you get Egos, which are the equivalent of weapons in Limbus. These can help you in situations where you cannot clash with an enemy by using your regular skills, support use cases where you can heal SP and sanity, certain synergies, or stacking status effects on enemies. The best example of this would be the Rhyme Shank Ego from Rodia, where it is used to kickstart a sinking stack, or you can use Egos as a nuke on enemies. Then, you also get a bunch of game progression items that help you throughout your journey. But, most importantly, these yellow boxes. These boxes let you skip the gacha of the game entirely by getting character shards, going to the shop and just buying the characters. To get a character, you need 400 shards, which is around 200 boxes. Now, I would have just stopped there if that was the only thing going for it. The best part about the Limbus Pass is that even when you complete it, you accumulate those yellow boxes, which means you straight up get characters by just grinding the game. This makes the Limbus Pass very free-to-play friendly, because you can just get the characters by grinding the game. The only benefit to spending would just be the grind being a little bit faster since you get 3 boxes instead of 1 per level. There are exceptions to this, however. Such exceptions would be a limited banner known as Walpurgis Knot, where the newest release is locked behind gacha. However, the older character releases can be acquired via character shards during the event. Another exception would be season-locked characters and egos, where the previous season gets temporarily locked until the next season comes out. The only other exception being true limited banners, which is the Arknights collab banner, having egos you cannot obtain anymore. Overall though, it is the best battle pass system in gacha gaming. Now for the Protocol Pass in Arknights Endfield, there are 3 tiers to it. The basic supply, which is the free tier, the Originium supply, which you spend the premium currency, also known as Origeometry, and the Protocol Customized, which is the paid version. You can get the Originium supply tier just by playing the game and getting enough of the premium currency, which makes it free-to-play friendly. The thing that makes the Originium supply so good though, however, is the fact that you get a full refund of the Origeometry you previously spent on it and more, as well as extra pull currency that the free tier just simply don't provide you with. You also get extra game progression items, as well as a 6-star weapon selector, which you can actually use as an alternative to other 6-star weapons. The weapon options are the Umbral Torch, an alternative to Levatane's signature, Opus Etch Figure, an alternative to Gilberta's signature, and the Navigator, which is an alternative to Yvonne's signature weapon. This selector is worth the investment, and in terms of the Opus and the Navigator, you can use it on other characters such as Ardelia. I mean, I know that you get her signature weapon for free, but it's a alternative to save some resources, and Fluorite, respectively. I mean, there's also Akikuri that could possibly use the sword, but the weapons seem to be tailor-made towards the limited characters though. However, that's not even accounting for future characters that would be able to take advantage of those weapons' generic buffs and conditionals. Then, the best part, and the main reason why I even brought up the Limbus Pass as a comparison. After you finish the Battle Pass, you can level it up and get even more pull currency. And I'm not talking about standard pulls, no. I'm talking about limited banner pulls. This, along the 6-star weapon selector, makes the Battle Pass more than worth the investment and time. This is probably the best Battle Pass I've seen in a high budget 3D gacha game, which says a lot since I literally compared it to the Limbus Pass. Paying for the protocol customized tier gives you even more premium currency, another 6-star weapon selector, and you get more pulls out of the Battle Pass after maxing it out. Overall, making it a great investment for players who want to spend on the game. At the end of the day, Limbus Company and Arknights Endfield did the Battle Pass system right. Both provide a lot of values to free-to-plays and spenders at the same time. So if you're looking for the best value you can spend on or invest time into as a free-to-play player, you absolutely cannot go wrong with either of these Battle Passes.